Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here on the Scoop Studio at Productronica 2017, and I'm joined by Eric Miscoll from EMSNOW. Eric, new publisher for EMSNOW, overseeing a complete relaunch, it seems. Tell me a bit about what was behind that and the strategy there.
Yeah, it's really exciting, actually. So EMSNOW, as many people know, has been around for quite a few years, and it got a little dated and old, even from a platform basis, right? So I thought it still had good marquee value. It's a great name, good brand in the industry, and it just needed some love and attention and some upkeep, right? So we've done that. We actually launched it last week in advance of Productronica. And the idea is to get back to the content on the site, right? And that's really what we're pushing, be it content driven, simplify it, modernize it. It can be on the mobiles now too, because everybody does things on mobiles these days, right? Not just the kids. And no, it's exciting. I think it's seemingly being very well received so far. The feedback we're getting tends to be positive. And again, it's content driven. Our audience, the EMSNOW audience, are OEMs and EMS. Fortunately, I've spent many years working with that audience, so it was a natural to kind of reach out to them and say, what do you want from the site, right? And they were pretty clear. We want data and insight. And they get the newsletter. We do the morning newsletters still. And most people have, 15, 20 minutes in the morning where they kind of catch up on what's going on and so we want to be the go-to site for these people. So we're designing it. A lot of my activity has been recruiting columnists to bring opinion to it from a diverse, different areas, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the pool of columnists like?
So we have people from kind of technical experts on things. Let me step back and say these aren't columnists, right? I mean, these aren't journalists that we're recruiting. These are business people, consultants, experts in their field. And we're asking them to share. So we have things, I don't know if you want me to name names, or maybe it's best to talk maybe kind of you can go to the site and see the names. And this will be an ever-expanding pool. But we have people, like one we'll be launching probably beginning of next week, we'll be talking about employment trends within the EMS industry, coming from kind of an executive recruiter look back, what has happened this year and what does he think that means for next year within the industry. We're going to do something on sustainability, very exciting quarterly column from an industry expert that we'll be bringing on in December. And that'll be really kind of solution driven, right? Here's a problem in the industry relative to sustainability, and this is how it was solved. That's what people want, right? When they have their 15, 20 minutes in the morning to kind of catch up, we want to give them solutions that they can hopefully learn from and apply in their work. My God, we have people on equipment. We have people, we're continuing to recruit for people overseas, in different regions. Asia, I think, is an important market. Will continue to be a market. Europe, obviously. We're excited about that piece of it. And I think, again, we're at the beginning phases of it here, but I think it's going to go over very well.
Okay, and you've been here with Kirsty Ambler, the editor. Kirsty Hazelwood, the editor.
There we are.
And
she was just married.
There you go. And you've been visiting various different people, talking to them, but also visiting potential readers as well as advertisers. Yeah,
no, absolutely. And Kirsty is fantastic to work with. This was a great opportunity to meet her in person. We've been working kind of remotely or at a distance here. But we've been going around, we've been talking to the people and soliciting the feedback on the site, explaining the platform's so much more diverse now because it's an updated one. What else could it do? And we can add to that and getting some feedback and some ideas on some ways to improve the site still moving forward. Even doing some recruiting of some columnists while we're here. Got some good things handled yesterday. So it's been very productive, and I think, again, the response thus far has been very positive and very supportive of what we're doing.
Yeah, and it seems a very positive show. People seem to be very enthusiastic about what's going on in the industry, investment. People seem to be positive and moving forward.
Yeah, well, shows tend to be that way too, right? Because they're all salespeople and everybody's selling each other. But I think there is certainly a good buzz to the industry this year. As we're talking to people about their forecasts for next year, really the proof is in the pudding, right? And that's where we're hearing the positive things for next year. Budget's kind of coming up, which is, from our perspective, we're doing that too. because we're trying to, sell some advertising on the site as well. So, and hearing some positive trends there.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks for stopping by, Eric. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it, Phil.
Thank you.